Hey everyone, welcome back to day 15 of my 100 Days of SwiftUI journey. Today, I'm going to walk you through some foundational Swift concepts that I reviewed, and they're all key building blocks for becoming fluent in Swift. Let's get started. Constants and variables. In Swift, constants and variables are used to store values. A constant is a value that doesn't change, while a variable can be changed later. Generally, Swift recommends using constants unless you really need to change the value. Strings. Strings are how we represent text, and they're really flexible in Swift. You can include emojis, quotes, and even span your strings across multiple lines. Plus, Swift gives us some great tools to work with strings, like counting characters or checking how a string starts or ends. Integers and decimals. Integers are used to store whole numbers, while decimals, which Swift calls double, store numbers with decimal points. Both support basic math operations, and Swift helps keep things safe by making sure you don't accidentally mix different types. Booleans. Booleans store true or false values. They're great for checking conditions in our code. You can even flip a Boolean's value using the toggle method, which makes working with true-false values super easy. Swift lets us combine strings with other data using string interpolation. You just drop a variable or constant inside your string, and Swift will replace it with its actual value. Arrays. Arrays let me store a list of items like numbers or strings, all in one place. You can easily add, remove, or check if an item is inside an array. Arrays are super helpful when you're working with collections of data. Dictionaries. Dictionaries are like arrays, but instead of using a numbered position to access data, they use keys. This lets you store information with custom labels. And if you ask for a key that doesn't exist, Swift can return a default value to keep your code safe. Sets. Sets are similar to arrays, but they don't store duplicates, and the order doesn't matter. This makes them incredibly fast when you need to check if an item exists in the set, even if there are millions of items. Enums let you define a group of related values, which is great for when you have specific options. For example, if you want to represent days of the week or app themes, enums make your code safer and more readable. Type annotations. Type annotations let you specify the exact type of data you want to use. Swift is good at guessing, but sometimes it's helpful to be explicit, especially when you need to be clear about what kind of data you're working with. Conditions. Conditions like if, else, and else if help Swift make decisions based on different criteria. You can even combine conditions with and else to handle multiple requirements at once. Switch statements. Switch statements allow you to check a value against several different options. It's cleaner and more readable than a bunch of if statements when you're working with a lot of possible values.